Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue 25. What do you think about Jason Todd's up-and-coming new costume and choice of weapons? Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue 25. That's right, fans. Written by Scott Lobdell, and the artwork is done by various artists in this book due to the multiple stories and whatnot. But, nevertheless, the artwork in the main story of this book is absolutely gorgeous. We get to see a flashback scene here with Robin, which looks really, really nice. All the characters look nice, whether it's Bizarro or Artemis. The action scenes between Batman and Jason Todd are absolutely awesome. Okay, so the artwork in this book is great. So, what did I think about this story and what happens in this story? So at this point forward, there are going to be spoilers in this review. So if you haven't read your copy first, guys, please read it and then come back and watch the rest of this review. So let's dive into this book, okay? So the last issue, in issue 24, we wound up seeing Jason Todd shooting Penguin point blank right in the head. And supposedly, he's dead. Something tells me, though, the Penguin's not dead. But that's what happened. And it alerts Bruce to go after Jason Todd to go kick his ass. Okay? So, the way this issue starts off is we wind up seeing Jason and a flashback of him being in Gotham City in the river. And what happens is there's the Batmobile crashes into the river. And he's instructed by Alfred to make his way to the top and just kind of leave Bruce to die. But he makes that decision to keep Bruce alive. He goes after him and he saves him, okay? And so we have this point now where it goes to Jason and he's invincible and he's cloaked, and after he's killed the Penguin, and all of a sudden his invisibility fails on him and you see all these police. They wound up surrounding him, okay? And at the same time, going on in this story, we have his floating base that's cloaked is failing, and it's about to fall on all the people in Gotham, alright? So he's dealing with running from the police, his floating base in the sky, and he's got a lot of shit going on. Artemis and Bizarro, they're trying to stop this from happening, and it doesn't look like it's going to work. The base is going to fail. It's going to kill everybody. So then the next thing you wind up seeing is Jason Todd runs. He's trying to get onto the base at the same time. And who does he run into? Yes, Bruce Wayne, Batman. And right away now, they start fighting. You get to see Jason Todd. He sits there. He's shooting at Bruce and ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And then you wind up seeing them going to town on each other. Freaking Bruce Wayne cracks him in the face with his foot. Then he jacks him in the face and whatnot. And he's just like, shut up. He's like, we had a deal for you not to kill anybody. And it was just a really intense couple of pages here. Now, what kind of ruined the book for me just a little bit was that all of a sudden Bizarro makes his appearance here. He takes Jason Todd and brings him up to the base to see if they can stop the base from crashing into Gotham City. So what happens is they find that hidden door, or that doorway or whatnot, and so Bizarro pretty much sacrifices himself to save the others. And Artemis does the same thing too. She sits there and she pushes Jason's out and sits there and gives him a kiss goodbye, and Jason just falls to the ground again, and then you get to see that base kind of collapse into itself and goes into that doorway. And Jason is all by himself at this point. So basically, right now, we get to see pretty much no other outlaws. It's just Jason Todd, right? And so now the battle continues, and Bruce and Jason fight, but we wind up seeing that Bruce kicks his ass. He rips the emblem off. He's like, we had a deal. And the next thing you see as he goes and he takes him away, there's this red mist that comes, and we wind up seeing Arsenal pick up Jason and take him away. And that's how the issue ends. And it was a pretty good book. And then you wind up getting to see this little backup stories in the back, but I'll let that, leave that for you guys to read. So what did I think about this book? I liked the issue. I thought it was really cool. However, I was expecting more of a fight here between Bruce and Jason. Right when the book starts to get really good, it's like Bizarro goes and kind of interrupts all that out of nowhere and just rescues Jason to try to find a solution with this floating base. And again, it just messes up the flow of the book. They should have just had an issue dedicated with Jason and Bruce having the battle all the way through, and then maybe have Bizarro actually rescue him instead of Arsenal, and get that conclusion with the floating base, because now the base seemed like it was just in there. They kind of forced it a little bit. If I had more of this battle that kind of could have meant something really emotional between these two characters, because they have such a huge history with each other, it would have been a much more impactful issue. But we still have things to come here when it comes to issue number 26. I felt like they wanted to do all this because it was a milestone issue of 25, So regardless of the fact, it was a good issue, but I gotta give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Cool moments between Artemis and Jason. Cool moments between Bruce and Jason, but I would have much rather seen more Bruce and Jason moments. So 4 out of 5 stars from me. Guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of Red Hood and Outlaws issue 25. Would you have liked to see a much lengthier fight? And again, answer my question at the beginning of the video. What do you think about Jason Todd's new costume coming out in the future? And fans, until that next comic book review, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. And of course, another thumbs up. So again, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next comic book review. Take care, guys. Bye.